Does your brain feel more tired than your body sometimes? Welcome back to Discover Inner You. I'm Emily, and this channel is a space for gentle healing, and especially for brain injury and aphasia and emotional overwhelmed. So sometimes when you work hard from your speech or recovering, like walking or even you're overwhelmed in your brain, you feel tired even though you didn't have worked out or anything. It really, that happens to me sometimes. It's called neuro fatigue. This video is about health and wellness and how to have more energy. It's part of the Thriver series. And so this is not about diets or doing perfectly. It's about supporting your body and have your brain in simple, kind ways. And you don't need to change everything. I gave you a hypnosis for that a while ago, about 3 months ago. I'll explain later if you want to continue this video at the end, but I'll explain why about personal stuff. But so today we're talking about health and wellness. So food equals energy. Sometimes when you can't do a lot, when you have a brain injury, food is the only energy, only enjoyment. But if you eat healthier foods, you'll have more energy, and it helps for. I test that for that. I even depends on the month. I eat healthier or some not, and I can see the difference for me, especially I'm getting older, and so you can have more energy. So it's a good phrase you can remember. Good foods equals more energy equals more healing. It's a good phrase again. Good foods equals more energy equals more healing. So what foods helps you to feel strong? I have 10 foods that will help to have a healthy brain and body. And so, number one is fish, eggs, and lean meats. For the fish, it's really good for the good fats in your body, and even just a can of tuna will be enough, because my own budget is kind of low, so I often buy tuna fish in a can, or even a chicken can, and I mix it with Greek yogurt. It kind of tastes as mayo for me, and it just has more protein. Second is nuts and seeds, including chia and flax seeds. They're really healthy with omega-3 fats. That's good for your body to have that. I recommend don't eat a lot. The chia seeds has to be soaked in overnight with that. If you just eat over a salad, it doesn't absorb in your body. So just and flat seeds, I add that too with oatmeal, or I can make like a shake, a protein shake, and mix it with that. And the three thing is berries, especially blueberries that protect the brain, and I love blueberries. It's so good. You can make it like a dessert for me. And then the fourth thing is broccoli. Broccoli is so good for you, and also you can add non-starchy vegetables. Really good, like even just carrots or celery, Brussels sprouts. They're really good actually for me. Like a mix. I buy in the frozen section, and I buy I try like every 2 weeks or a month. I put a lot in the freezer, and it lasts for a while. I used to do like fresh ones, but they just spoil too fast. So I like frozen vegetables because it's more likely to have that consistent for me. But the fifth is avocados. They're so good for good fats. I recommend you eat like a half or a whole avocado a day. I do that. Sometimes I miss a day, but they're so good. They're so filling, and it has good vitamins E and C, and you can reduce the LDL cholesterol, and it helps the brain for memory and attention. And then beans or lentils have good protein as well for energy and healing. And oats, rice, and quinoa, they're really good energy. It's steady. Instead of, I don't recommend to eat a lot of breads, wheat breads, because it makes me tired. I don't know, maybe yours body for you, but any breads that gets me tired, even though it's so good. I eat it sometimes, but yeah, just making sure if you eat any breads, if you read the ingredients, it says enriched flour. That's not healthy. Make sure it has to have whole grains or whole wheat. So it's better than enriched wheat, because it looks wheat, but it's not really wheat. Another replacement for bread is sweet potatoes, red potatoes, or squash, and they're so sweet, and it's really filling, and it's another steady energy too for healthy fuel for the brain, and it's good phrase you can remember. Fast sugar, that's a lot of sugar in it, you're gonna have a fast crash. But if you eat some slow carbs like oats, sweet potatoes, red potatoes, squash, it's steady energy. So water, of course, 8 cups a day, and keeps your brain working better. And dark chocolate. I love chocolate. I'm a sweet tooth myself, and so it's good to have a sweet, but it's healthy ones to protect your brain. The second recommend is to do a movement for strength and the mood. When you any movement helps with walking or stretching arms or legs. Even if if you're paralyzed one side or very weak, you can move somewhere. And so, and also when you move, it's a different state of mind, and it actually change your mood, and it's crazy, but it really helps a lot. And so I like, it says move body equals lift mood, and I like to lift weights too, so it really helps that. Or going to therapy, physical therapy. I was discharged after a few months after the stroke, even though I wanted to take it longer, but the insurance was up, so I just go to the gym, even though I know it's weird, my right side is not the best, my right arm. I know it's odd, and people can look at it, but it's fine. That doesn't matter. I'm doing this for me, not to please anyone. So, yeah, just do what you need to do for you. A few things. You don't need to do everything, change everything. Just have one step today, and you'll make you stronger tomorrow. So it's a good phrase. One step today, you'll be stronger tomorrow. Even you might be sore, but it's good. Sore is a good thing. But however, don't overkill yourself. One time I was running too fast with a partner, and too long, and my ankle and my foot felt like really off, and it hurt for a whole month. So I felt like I should slower, but I want to keep with my partner. But it's just keep what you can handle, but it's good to have a challenge for yourself. And eating is not about right or wrong. It's like a game, try new foods, have fun with it, try new foods. And the best thing you can do is to change your habits by, like, you used to buy a lot of breads, but you can switch for sweet potatoes. The sweet potatoes have, I love the purple potatoes. They're the best. I think best, so good. And squash is really good too. They're so sweet. And if you eat some fast food, that's okay. Just don't do it regularly. And I call a joy eat instead of a cheap eat, because when you eat it, you can enjoy every bite, and then it's gone. That crave is over, and then we can do it next week. I instead of if you say cheat eat, I feel guilty when I eat every bite. So the mind is so amazing, and so just enjoy it, and just pass. It'll pass, and it will and move forward, and have a better mindset. And then just remind you, just have short walks if you can. Depends on where you are. Stretching is so good, like yoga. My shoulder is hurting now because I don't move that often than the left. Over time, it gets tighter and tighter, and my back is really tight there. So yoga really helps, and life movement, sitting outside. And the ending of this is, you can ask yourself, what is a small way to care of my body and my brain? And that's enough. And a good affirmation is, I support my body and brain with patience and care. And so there are good phrases there you can use. While you're taking a walk, or while you're making a meal, it's good phrases and mantras are really good to change your mindset and change your body. So that was it. So thank you for watching and staying this video with me. And I just want to share some personal stuff, update, and explain why I stepped away from YouTube channel for a few months. First of all, I moved. It's hard to move, and then where to do the videos, and lost, I can't find my mouse anywhere still. And also, my son decided to stay with his dad. He's staying for a few more months when he graduates, but from high school. But it was a change for me, and it was. It's sad, but it makes sense though, because from his perspective, his dad and I got divorced when he was 2, so it is I couldn't imagine living 2 houses back and forth, and so it was just time to just pick one. And my apartment's kind of small, so, and he moved to another house too. He bought a new house, so it's larger than my apartment, so so it makes sense. But we talk on the phone, and he's hang out sometimes, and so but to reflect and reset my own body, and I need to talk to people. I just picked up a seasonal job, and for the winter, and it was really helped me to feel grounded and talk to people and have a regular routine, and it was good for me. And also at the same time last year, I think I shared this before, but I left a high demand church, and it was my life. I was raised with it, and my identity, my structure, my beliefs changed, and I realize it takes a long time to deconstruct my faith and what I want to believe in. And so it took a while. And last year, though, I was really doubting, and I was thinking about what if there's no another life after, you know? I was like, that's crazy, because I always we have a good plan with that, but what if there's no life after, you know? But it was really scary because I have a lot of people that died, even till I was 19. I lost, I think, 7 people, and it's most of them were scary. They were just sudden, and I also felt like I shouldn't belong. I didn't feel like I wasn't be alive. I shouldn't be alive, and I felt bad with them. They didn't survive, and I did, and it's crazy. And I'm still moving forward. My life is, when I turned 45, I was I'm in awe, you know. So and so I was thinking about if there's no heaven after, I mean, if there's no heaven or no life after, I realized, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know. It's meaningful. Didn't mean anything at first, and then but realize I have a good course. I love courses. It really helps me to grow, and but I found a good one, who has the same religion that I had, Britt Hartley, and so she really helped me through that phase of from meaningless to reframe that my life is for me, and I have, you know, it doesn't mean that I leave a legacy. If I can, that's fine, but and if the third generation pass, they'll always forget about me, and that's okay. And I just realized, like, my life is about experiences, my own experiences, and being here and feeling and growing and learning, and that's enough. And at first, it's not that a lot, but it is. I realize, you know, I actually have like 3 lives so far: before the stroke, after the stroke, and after leaving the church. And at first, you know, I felt guilty, especially that my friends and my dad passed away. Sorry, that's my dog playing a toy. And realized that, you know, again, what if this life is only one we have, and I'm soaking in this life, my blood, my tears, my flesh and my bones, and I'm moving, and it's just an amazing thing. And so the guilt doesn't define me anymore, and I just realized I'm here. And I thought I was gonna die early because of my heart, but I talked to my doctor about 10 years ago. I asked him, like, so am I a time frame because my heart? And he said, no, you'll live as like I would live, you know. And so I'm 45 right now, and if I live to 90, this is half my life. And I realized it changed everything. And so I'm just like, I'm experiencing more things. I got a tattoo. I know it's really not good from the church, but it's okay with me. And it's the middle is the North Star, because there's a really good book from what's her name? Oh my goodness, Martha Beck, and she was the same religion as well, and I just need to, you know, when I'm really sad or frustrated, I want to get out of my bed, and but I can look on my skin, you know, and I can see this North Star, and my goals change, but that's okay. I can just look at my North Star, and I remember that, and I just have to remind myself what matters now, and I'm less fear. I'm feeling more secured. I'm doing a course about secured attachment style. There's four attached styles, and right now is disorganized, which is sometimes I am feeling anxious, and sometimes I want avoidant. But yeah, that's really I'm it calms my nervous system more. It's so amazing. It just started when I turned 40, and I'm just like, it's like a journey. It's interesting, fun, scary, painful thing, but it's just beautiful, and life is so interesting. Doesn't matter have to be perfect, and I just live, and have experiences, and in be more present and intention and love, and giving more intentionally, especially with health, because that's how you move better, and energy, and movement and mindset are really important. Um, so it's kind of goes with this video, but I just want to live fully, not survive. I'm trying to do every month right now. It's just making videos are really hard for me. The technology, I already made a video already, but the sound was gone, and it's just technology is hard for me. Um, but I'm just doing it on myself because it's my budget, so that's okay. I'm trying to figure it out, and that's good for me to doing the process, and when I'm making videos and everything. And and if you're still watching this one, it's a very long one, but if you're in your own season of questioning, doubting, or grieving. Grieving is good though. I didn't grieve healthier before, but now I'm grieving healthier now, and rebuilding. You matter, truly, and if you feel broken, you're not. You're living a different lifestyle from a normal life to dealing with your brain injury, or emotional overwhelmed, and so take yes, life is messy, but also beautiful and painful sometimes, but it's also meaningful, at all at once. And I have good videos, like films I really liked. One, Life Itself, so good. It's not good for children to watch it. There's very intense, but I love Last Christmas. Someone who had open heart transplant. I had open heart surgeries twice, but it's been different. But I can relate with that. And I love that. And her name's Amelia, close to my name, Emily. I love her. She's a great actress. Yeah, so I just keep moving forward. I have to, my own self saying to myself. Sometimes some days are hard, but I'm still keeping forward, keeping going, and yeah. So yeah, so I will make another video soon, and I already said it before, but you matter. And when am I doing my course for secured attachment style? You would change your mindset, and I thought I was defective. It was just my body is defective. My heart is different than normal, and 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 I sacrifice to help others, but then I realize my needs matter. I always say you matter, but your needs matter too. Yeah. So just remember that, okay? Your needs matter. And when I read the first time, I wept. um, it's crazy. 3 words. My needs matter. You're important. And again, keep moving forward one step at a time.